Yo, what is going on, guys? Mase here, back with another video. Today, I'm going to be showing you guys how to make this.
I put that on my brothers, man, I'm never switching up. It's shout out west side, cause they always showing love. Let's fuck the other side, cause they know we coming up.
Okay, but like you guys just saw, I'm going to be showing you guys how to edit like Yarn and LMGK, basically. So, like their new editing pack came out, I think last week or something. So, and LMGK is kind of making like a comeback in Yarn's, just a super good editor. So I thought I would make this tutorial, and I saw that a lot of people are switching over to Premiere. So I thought this would be a good idea. So yeah, if you guys do enjoy the video, make sure to drop a like and subscribe down below. But yeah, let's just get straight into the tutorial. Okay, but basically, when you're inside of Premiere, you're just going to make a new project. So it'll look like this. You just press a new project, and you can name it whatever you want. And right here, you're going to go to Sequence, and but you need to make sure you're like selected in this area right here. Sequence settings, and make sure your time base is at 60 frames per second, frame size 1920 by 1080. All this stuff doesn't really matter, but you can copy my settings if you want. And once you're done, you're going to make sure you have your song downloaded and your clips. So I'm going to be using just some clips I found from clip packs and ECs. And also the song I'm going to be using is Keep It Real. So right here, I already have it dragged in like into my project bin right here. So I'm going to drag this over to my timeline right here. And I'm going to drag it into media audio 2. And I'm going to extend this down like that. Just a little bit so I can make it bigger. We're going to find our first beat drop so you can hear it. Let me turn down my PC audio so it won't blast it. But
I put that on my brothers.
You can hear right
My brothers, man.
here. So right here's the first beat drop. So we're going to click on the audio, press M to put a marker down on your keyboard. And that's for our first beat drop. And then
Brothers, man, I'm never
right here, you can hear this little clap, so right there. So I'm going to put another marker, and then I'm going to find my next beat. I'm going to be using 3 clips, so I'm just going to mark 3 beats real quick.
switching up. It's shout out west side,
So right here,
cause they
and right here's a clap,
always
right there,
showing love. Let's fuck the other side,
right here,
cause they know.
and then right here, I'll start to fade it out. But yeah, once you have your 3 beats marked or however many clips you're going to edit, you can just trim it down. So I'm going to start right there, okay? And we're going to go to the start of our sequence, so right here, and just drag this all the way. Go to this effects tab. Yours might look different. Yours might be like all the way over here or like somewhere over here, but I don't know. This is my workspace, but it's the same thing. And you're just going to search for exponential fade, and you're going to drag this onto your audio, and this basically creates a good fade. You can make this however long you want.
I put that on my brothers.
But that's a pretty good length for me. And now we're going to drag in our first clip. So I already have it in my project, or you can just go straight from here and drag in your clip. But basically, I'm going to be using this clip right here and drag this on. This is why you have it in audio 2. So then this clip audio has space. And here I already have my clip, the kill marked. But basically, you can see the kill is right when this red has, like you can see the red, or like the shield cracks or the numbers pop up, whatever works for you. But you're going to press M to put a marker, and if you want, you can delete the audio. And if it's like linked together, like it's deleting both the clips, there's multiple ways you can fix this. One, you can press this button right here, or you can click on the clip, press unlink, right click, press unlink, and yeah. But basically, delete the audio, because I'm not going to use it. But if you want to use it, you can. Then you're just going to drag this all the way until it snaps with your first beat, just like so. And if it's not snapping, just click this little magnet button, and then it'll snap. Go to the start, and then just kind of extend it out. Then you're going to right-click. So if you go on the edge of the clip right here, you can see this red line, and this arrow pops up. So you're going to right-click right there, press Apply Default Transitions, and drag this to the same length as your fade. And it looks like this. So now you have a nice little fade. Now we're going to get into the actual editing part of it, like the effects and stuff. So what you're going to want to do, go into the description down below. There's going to be a Google Drive link there. And once you go there, you're going to download the presets. And once you do that, you're just going to right-click, press Import Presets, and then find where you downloaded the presets. So you can right-click in any of these preset bins, but like if it's like the Save Presets thing, I don't even know what this is. It's just like a random bin. But you want the preset bins. Then you're going to go into this preset bin with the capital P if you have multiple. Click that. And then down here, you're going to go to the Yarn tutorial presets after you imported it. And you have all these presets. So we're not going to be using every single one, but you can if you want. And what we're going to do, we're going to find the kill, which is right here. And we're going to go 20 frames back. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Right here. And once you go 20 frames back, you're going to press C on your keyboard or bring up this little cut tool. And just click right there. And it'll cut it on the clip. And you can press V to bring back to your cursor. And you're going to add the velocity. So I left 2 options for the velocity. You can use VCC velocity remap or optical flow. It's basically the same thing, but optical flow is a little smoother, but it warps a tiny bit. So if people use velocity remap for highlights instead. So I'm going to use that, but if you want, you can use optical flow if you do want it to be a little smoother. And what you're going to do, you're just going to drag this onto the spot you just cut. And now the keyframes should be lined up if you get 20 frames back. And if they're not, you can just go to the kill to check. And this 350 keyframe should be lined up. But yeah, so that's it for the velocity, and it should look something like this. As you can tell, it's super clean, super smooth. It's really it's almost identical to Yarn's velocity. His is a little different, but I can't use the same exact one from his pack because, you know, that's not the right thing to do. But yeah, so once you are done with the velocity, what you can do is now press C and split on the kill like that. Press V to bring back to your cursor. And now we're going to add the impact. So for the impact, I'm going to add the God impact preset. So just drag this on. And it'll look something like that. And you'll have 4 shakes and a flicker. And it's on, the thing is on anchor to endpoint. So the keyframes will stay the same length. And what you're going to want to do is go to like where you want to end the clip. So mine's right here on this clap. Cut it. And then delete this portion. And make sure that these keyframes, so this shake keyframe is all the way at the end of the clip, and same for the flicker. So right there, you're just gonna drag it like that. And for the shake, so these 2 shakes right here, you're gonna want to go to about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 frames for this shake, for this top shake, and then for this one, and then for all these 3, it's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 frames. And it's all good. It should just stay the same. So you should just leave these shake keyframes the same and just change the shake and flicker. But yeah, once you do that, it'll look something like this.
I put that on my brothers, man. Put that on my brothers, man.
And it's gonna lag a little bit because we have a lot of effects on there, but we'll render it out so you can see it. And now for the build up. So this impact's super clean. So I definitely recommend using it in your highlights if you wanna use them. But now we're gonna add the build up. Okay, but now for the build up. So once you do the build up, I'm just gonna cut right here at the end of the cross dissolve, highlight this whole portion, right click, press nest, and press OK. And now you'll have a nested clip. But what we're gonna do is cut on the kill right here, and you're gonna find when the shotgun pulls out now. So you just go frame by frame with your arrow keys. So right here is when the shotgun pulls out. So you're gonna cut it right there. Click on this nested part, and you're at the build up you want. So I'm going to add the pre-shake. So just drag that on like so. Make sure the keyframes are aligned. So right here and right here, as you can see, this one ends here and this one starts here. And it looks something like this.
I put that on my brothers, man. Put that on my brothers, man. Put that on my brothers.
If you want, you can turn the amplitude down a little bit, which I might do. I'll turn it down to like 0.37.
I put that on my brothers.
But that is pretty good to me. Whoops.
I put that on my brothers, man. That on my brothers.
But yeah, once you are done with that part, we're gonna do drag in our second clip. So my second clip will be I'll use this one. And now what we're gonna find the kill. I'm gonna delete the audio. So just go frame by frame until you see the shot hit. And just extend it like that. We're gonna add transitions soon, don't worry. But it looks something like this.
I put that on my brothers, man. I'm never switching off. It's shout out west side, cause
so that's it.
Shout out west side, cause
for that. So now we're gonna have the same velocity. So we're gonna go 20 frames back. So you can hold shift in your arrow key and it'll go 5 frames back or forward instead. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I'm gonna cut it, add the velocity, same velocity as before. And that's good. So once you do that, you can cut on the kill. And if you want, you can change the impact up a bit. You can add the God impact, or you can I'm gonna add, what I'm gonna do actually is I'm gonna go over, double click this nested sequence, go into here, and this is the Y shake, so I'm gonna copy that, go back to my sequence, right click, paste. But anyways, you have a Y shake now. You just copy it, or I'll leave a preset for it. And once you do that, add the tilt shake preset and make sure it goes, the keyframes go to the end of the thing, end of the clap where you want it to end. Cut it down, it looks something like this. And here you can also add brightness and contrast. Drag that on, up the brightness a little bit, so to about 15, 14 is good. Keyframe it, go to the end of the clip, put it down to 0. And then you can also add a Gaussian blur, or a Gaussian blur, whatever you want to call it. Drag that onto your impact. Put this to about 21 maybe. Click this repeat edge pixels box. Keyframe the blurriness, and you're gonna go 15 frames forward, so 1, 2, 3. Put it down to 0, and it'll look something like this. And yeah, that's it for the impact. And now for this build up, there's like this beat right here. So right here, there's a beat. So I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add. So find the presets. I'm gonna add the dip to black. So now you have that dip to black thing, but you're just gonna make sure the keyframes are aligned. So just highlight these two, go like that, line it up. All right, just like that. But you can see it, just a little fade, and it'll look something like this. So that is perfect to me. And now we're gonna get on to our third clip. So for our third clip, I'm just gonna drag it in, delete the audio, find the kill, same thing we've been doing. So right about there, click on it, press M, and then just trim this down, snap it to the beat, boom. And now we're gonna add the same velocity as before. So go to the kill, 1, 2, 3, 4. So 20 frames back, cut it, go to effects, add the velocity preset, cut it on where you want it to end. So that is really good. Now I'm gonna cut it on the kill. I'm gonna add this XYZ shake. And I'm also going to add the flicker, and I'm also gonna add the tilt shake. For some reason, like, that's really weird. That this clip is like really like it like does that weird flick. But it looks good. And now I'm gonna go find where the shotgun gets pulled out. So right here, cut it, highlight these, and then so highlight these two, nest it, press OK. And then I'm gonna add the saturation buildup. It's gonna be S_monochrome. Go to here, move the keyframe, and it look like this. But yeah. But anyways, you're gonna add BCC ripple to your clip, and then you're gonna add it to the impact, and on the BCC ripple, put the radius to 300, center point to 960 by 540, height to 100, perpendicular height to 0, wave width 100, speed 1, phase 0, inside radius 250, fall off negative 53, and that's about it. You're going to keyframe the radius and the inside radius. You're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, so 20 frames forward, and you're going to put it to, you're just going to extend this out, and you're going to extend this out. If you want, you can make it a little quicker. So make it 15 instead. And basically, you're just going to mess around with the radius just going out and that all the way up. So like this. Boom. And I'm actually going to add the same Y shake. So I'm just going to copy it again because this Y shake is super good. Paste. I'm going to bring it above and it'll look like this. So that is it for the third clip. And now we're gonna add transitions and sound effects. So for our transitions, what we're gonna do, and credit to Left for these transitions. Basically, I'll have the video in the description on how to use them and stuff and the download. So right click, press import presets, and you're gonna import Left's transitions v2 once you download it. By the way, make sure to go subscribe to Left. He'll be in his YouTube channel will be linked in the description, and it'll be in this preset bin right here. And you can see you have all these options, which it's like crazy how many he added. But basically, what you're gonna do, you're gonna make sure you nest the clips. So this is already nested. You're gonna make sure the clips are nested, and you can use whatever you want. So you have the yarn zoom in top left, zoom in top left part 2. So part 1 you'll drag onto the first clip, and then you'll do the second clip for the part 2. So I'm just gonna do I'm gonna figure out what I want to use. I'm gonna use the zoom out bottom left part 1, drag that on, and then drag the part 2 right here. And it'll look something like this.
My brothers, man, I'm never switching. Man, I'm never switching up. My brothers, man, I'm never switching up. Shout out West Side, cause they always show.
And now I'm gonna add a next transition. So I'm gonna do zoom in top right part 1, zoom in top right part 2. Oh, you wanna make sure you nest the clips. So nest it right here. So part 2 right here, part 1 right here.
Shout out West Side, cause they always showing. Cause they always showing.
This one bugged out for some reason. I don't know why it's not on reflect, but that's okay.
Shout out West Side, cause they always showing. Cause they always showing love. Let's fuck the other side, cause they know.
But that is basically it for the transitions now. And last but not least, the sound effects. Sound effects is pretty easy. I'll have the spaz headshot and bass swoosh in the description. Just drag this into audio 3. And you're going to find the spaz headshot first. I don't know why there's all these markers on it. So this is the spaz. So you're just going to keep moving this until like the waveforms go right onto there. So I'm going to uncreep from the level, put it to like -7. -9 maybe. You don't want it to be too loud. And you can also add the bass swoosh right under it. So right click here, press add track, and I'll add a new audio track. And once you do that, just find where the swoosh starts like that. But that's basically it. So now what you're gonna want to do is you're gonna just select these two. You're gonna hold Alt and drag like this, and just line them up. If it cuts off, it's fine, because I don't know why this goes for so long. And then just fix it like that. And then same thing for this. Hold Alt, drag. Perfect. So once you are done, you can press enter on your keyboard and it'll fully render it out. So I'm going to do that real quick and I'll show you the final product. Okay, but once it is fully done, it should look something like this.
I put that on my brothers, man, I'm never switching up. It's shout out West Side, cause they always showing love. Let's fuck the other side, cause they know we coming up.
But yeah, that is basically it for the whole tutorial. I hope you guys learned a lot about editing, and I hope it's really helped you out. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you liked the video, make sure to drop a like down below and subscribe. Also comment if you want more of these tutorials. And next video, I think I'll be doing how to edit like SAC. So yeah, stay tuned for that. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys in the next one, and peace.